Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Yesterday in my live stream with the Season 2 Reloaded dropping, in the two matches I played, I both times went past the new Warlord's fortress but didn't engage. And you know what? It just didn't sit right with me. So I have a couple things, some weekly challenges to deal with Mercenaries, and decided it was time to go in and introduce myself. So that's what the video is today. Well, first things first, we need to get ourselves a stronghold keycard. And I log into this, take a look around, and I don't see a single mercenary camp. Nothing even remotely near me. We're looking to the east, we look to the south. We keep going, and well, we do find one, which is as far on the other side of the map as could possibly be. So we're going to make our way that way. And we take our little parachute off. And as I'm scooting on in, thinking maybe get a boat or a vehicle along the way, all of a sudden this pops up, which is wonderful. Couldn't ask for anything better. So we can get a stronghold key card from the sergeant here. I'd love to know what these guys were thinking. It's kind of neat they hit the water barrels there, but happy day. It's time to get them. So we land, and we make quick work of these guys. Nothing too extravagant here. But luckily, I did get to track down the sergeant, left him the last alive. Ooh, throwing up in the air a little bit. But we got ourselves another sergeant kill with recommended LMG, which is the one of the weekly challenges. So, great. And thankfully, they let me take their car, because it's mine now. We stopped off for gas, and because I just couldn't let it go, we're going to go visit this mercenary camp anyway. I know there's a sergeant in there, so there's still some value for it, and I need to get those UAV kills for a prestige card, so why not, right? So there's one thing I love doing in this game, it's going against the mercenaries. So, hey, there he is. Yeah, we got it. And we get him too. So we grab ourselves the second stronghold key card, just for fun, in case we need it. Now we're going to do the stronghold. Missed that throw, but it's okay. He just stood there. Got him. And then we're going to go in and clear it. Now, also, I managed to find a durable gas mask in here, which is great. I have one, but we're going to add that to ours. This warlord's supposed to be heavy with gas. Do a quick check to see how many sergeants I need, and look, another one. Hooray. I'm going to let this play, her audio track.
Personal log entry 8. I thought I'd been to every dark corner of this globe, playing my part in deciding the outcomes of dirty wars and clandestine proxy conflicts. But this place, this situation, is special. I'm not bound by red tape. The deadbolt hostages have proven themselves to be ideal test subjects. And there's no one to cry about morality. Ethereum injects chaos into everything it touches, so eager to bind to our molecules and bend them to its will. Results from my initial inhalant compound are very promising. Mortality rates are 100% within 1 minute of exposure. At autopsy, crystalline growths found in the cadaver's alveoli suggest some kind of rapid organic mutation at work. Further tests have already been scheduled. The money is good. Fletcher hopes to buy my loyalty, but he is merely a stepping stone. You can't buy these circumstances. The chemical agents I develop here will rock the foundations of my field. That is the true prize.
Okay, well that's a bit creepy, but whatever. So we'll come over here and we will get our fortress key card. Now, this warlord is located over in the military base, in the very large building, just off the railroad tracks. You'll see it there with the gas coming out of it. And we're going to make our way in. So the first thing we notice is there are a lot of trip mines outside. They are gas trip mines with this heavy red gas. Otherwise, it's just a lot of elites and shock troopers outside, which is pretty much the same as Legacy was, and also pretty much the same as Dokkaebi. So they really haven't changed this format. You can hear eventually the helicopters will start coming in. We're going to do a quick scan. I'm looking for snipers, but never really saw any. But thermals don't work. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, there's a shock troop. The thermals do not go through this red gas, which, okay, you know, that's pretty cool, but I noticed they're able to shoot out of it pretty well. And I'm just trying to figure out where they are. There's somebody. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that it doesn't affect their fire, but it sure does affect ours. Lasts, what, about maybe 15, 20 seconds before the gas goes. Ooh, that was a good one. Now you'll see one here laying on the ground that I walked right up to, and there's a tripwire. So you got to be careful when you're going approaching from the outside, because you can hit these tripwires, which then sets off the red gas cloud that you can't see through, and your thermals don't do either. But I don't know, something kind of weird here. I was able to go right over that tripwire, so apparently it doesn't work the first time you go through it. But yeah, the second time it goes off flawlessly. Now I'm pretty sure that was just something a little silly and glitchy, but hey, it's day one. Well, we're going to continue to clear on the outside, but these helicopters are going to keep coming in, so I don't want to stay out here and just make this fight take forever. It's time to just get on inside. Now we're going to do a quick check outside, take out a few more guys so we don't have anybody following us in. And once we're inside the door, this is basically like a little tactical training type area with the check your corners type situations. But overall, there's not a whole lot of... it's kind of a maze, but there's really not that much space. So in regards to... this is kind of right in the middle between Legacy and Dokkaebi, where Dokkaebi could use the entire top of the high-rise. And she would move around, but Legacy never left the room that he was in. So she is running around here. And I notice all of a sudden I get a friend, and he's got a dog, so we're going to do this all together. But yeah, it's pretty standard. Just a bunch of elites, a bunch of shock troopers, and gas. Well, there's some recon guys in here. Some gas. Ooh, like my gun back, please. But gas that they can see through that you can't. So you are going to have to manage your gas mask. But once she goes down, whatever gas is out there will go off, but it does clear then. And you're good to go. I found another gas mask, which was nice. So you should be able to find them inside if you can't get out to repair yours at a ammo depot. Don't see any that are too close to where we are. And I ended up getting a Scorcher case out of this kill. So, like they had said, they are going to guarantee that when you do kill a Warlord, they will drop a Wonder Weapon of some kind. I don't know if it has the ability to drop one that you don't have unlocked. So I would assume that you have to have it unlocked before it could be a possible reward. I don't think you're just going to get them out of nowhere. But this was it was his mask. That was it's a pretty standard fight. There's not a whole lot of space. There's not a whole lot of secret rooms, twists and turns in here. The hardest part is the fact that when that gas goes off, you can't see through it, but your opponents can. So keep that in mind if you decide to take this Warlord on. We went through the back here. Some of the bad guys are still going to be up. I would guess that once you clear everything, nothing else is spawning, so you can potentially clear this whole area off. But I looked around for a while, and I didn't really find anything that was exciting after you get the Warlord killed. So we did scoot around along the top rails. Don't really see too many special avenues of attack. You might be able to come up to these ledges here. There's some cover, but I don't believe the plywood's going to do well against bullets. But overall, not too hard of an experience. And with the Warlord dead, Fortress is cleared. A couple more guys to get rid of. There you go. So anyway, guys, that's the new Warlord. Her name is Keres, and as long as you've got a durable gas mask and maybe some backups, you should be okay. Just keep in mind you're going to be shooting into red clouds that you can't see through. So, If you enjoy the content, please give me a like and subscribe. We just crossed the 50 subscriber mark, so that is ultra cool. Really appreciate that, guys. If you want to leave a comment, by all means, do so below. And as always, I will see you out there. Take care, everyone.